Hey guys, what's up? Let's dive deep into this, okay? What you need to know for the month of June. There's some energetic shifts because the planetary alignments are changing again as usual. If you're not into astrology, welcome. Welcome. I don't do astrology on my channel much, but there are some things that I feel like we should know about this month, okay? And I might start doing updates for every month because I feel like it aligns with our spiritual journey. It aligns with us emotionally, not just emotionally, but with our desires and manifestations and stuff as well. So let's talk about it. Okay, so guys, how have you guys been doing? I'm going to start going live soon, okay? I'm going to start going live soon because I feel like I would just rather go live than to edit consistently. And I want to be able to communicate with you guys. I want to be able to do that. It's exciting. I'm a little nervous about it. So y'all make sure y'all join my live. I'm going to post about the day that I'm going to do my live and maybe the time as well. And that way, so, if you guys need to go back and watch the replay, you can. And if you want to join me, then let's chat, right? Let's chat. So let's talk about this, okay? So the planets are moving. Let me move this down. The planets are moving astrological level, right? So Venus is entering Taurus June 6th through July 14th. I'm sorry, July 4th. Okay, this is Venus. If you don't know, Venus is the planet of love, of beauty. It's the sign of Taurus, emphasizing sensual pleasures, stability, deep appreciation for the physical world. Okay, this transit encourages us to slow down. It's slow down, enjoy life, enjoy the simple things, enjoy being in peace, enjoy being in that space of love, enjoy it. The simple stuff, right? It's all about the simple stuff, grounding and allowing luxurious energy to overflow you. And I love luxury. I'm luxury, okay? I'm luxurious. All right. And luxury is the energy that we need to be in, okay? Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius probably will feel this the most because they are experiencing renewed focus of personal relationships and personal values. And I can tell you now, I have definitely been feeling this. This is why I'm making this video and bringing this information forward, right? Now, that's June 6th through July 4th. So this is going to be a transformation that's going to be happening for that entire time, right? Nearly a month. Now, when we talk about Mars conjuncting in the Leo, right? Mars represents action. This represents your drive, your alignment with Ketu. I hope I'm saying that right. The south node of the moon is the fiery sign of Leo. It is potent. It's in combination with the shifts in personal goals, your personal motivations and things. It's literally about your ego as well, okay? It is time for you to reassess. It's time for you to be more ambitious and detach from outdated desires, making room for all the new things and your authentic self to come through, okay? Your authentic expression, who you really choose to be, right? And that is profound and experiencing because the newness of everything, right? The newness of everything creates and goals. As you are moving constantly forward, is going to create those goals because then you'll be able to tap in spiritually if one of your goals are tapping in spiritually, right? Now, when we talk about, Mars in conjunct on Leo that's June 7th, okay? Jupiter enters Cancer June 9th. That's a lot of shifting happening, right? Quickly. So it's a lot of things that we need to understand. And this one is about growth and expansion, okay? Now, a lot of people use Jupiter and know when it's time to manifest and things like that when Jupiter comes in too. So Jupiter, the expansion, the growth enters Cancer. It's a sign that's associated with home and family, emotional security. This transit lasts until June 2026. So you will notice this change in your life, and it enhances our focus on nurturing our relationships, our families, and being in that emotional security, right? Now, this means that you're going to need to remove the things that do not serve you. You need to be in a space where you are like literally looking to heal on that day. What can you heal that day? What can you allow yourself to shift and change into that day, right? Because you're given an opportunity here to literally grow, to be in that space where you can fix something and be removing the things that's not serving you or your family in that moment, okay? This is where you do your home improvements, you deepen bonds, anything, right? Anything along that line. Now, the fourth one is June 11th, okay? June 11th, there's a full moon in Sagittarius, meaning it's going to illuminate our truths and our higher selves, our higher understanding. It is time for revelations, potent redirections, okay, urging us to embrace and change, broaden our horizon and perspectives. Geminis, Virgos, and Sagittarius will connect more to this because they will find a period in their life where it just feels transformative. Like things start to shift and change, and then they be in that space where, they may be ready to remove some things out of their life or review their perspective or beliefs, but it also be a time to celebrate, right? Because you're actually changing. And then we have summer solstice, which is June 20th, okay? The sun enters Cancer. It enters Cancer, marking the beginning of summer, which is the shift towards introspection, okay? This is the time where you use the summertime. You know how they be like, new body, summertime, all that stuff. I don't know how the saying go. I think it's new body, new me, something like that. Just think about it like that, okay? New perspective, new you, all right? New perspective, new you. Because you're going to change things, and you're going to look at your emotional connections. You're going to look at the nurturing energies and stuff in your life. And it's time to prioritize your self-care, your family, and creating a comfortable place for you. Now, that comfortable place for you can be spiritual. It can be you balancing. It can be you literally balancing and not holding on too tight to the things that don't serve you, really. It can be a choice that you need to make between one or two things. So you might not want to work too hard. You might want to just put yourself in a space where you allow the shift and change come perspective wise, so that things can manifest rapidly in your life, so that the shift and the change can come rapidly. But understand that the work is not done, okay? We always have work to do on ourselves, even when things shift and change, because the universe always has gifts for us. There's always things that we are manifesting and creating into our reality. And even with that being so, we still have to think astrologically, like, what is happening here? We are literally going to be in summertime, and this is the time when we need to reflect, okay? There's also a new moon in Cancer. Seems like all Cancer. June 25th, okay? The new moon is a powerful opportunities for you to set your intentions related to your home, your family, your emotional well-being, your perspective, what you're trying to do in your life. Is ideal for you to initiate projects, okay, that enhance your living space, your relationships, your bonds, your spirituality, who you are, you yourself, okay? This is the time where Taurus, Cancers, and Pisces may feel the period, especially because it talks about spiritual and personal growth and healing, okay? Focusing more on personal growth and healing. Now, when we're talking about emotional growth, right, we're talking about Jupiter moving into Cancer. This is a new moon. There's a strong emphasis in emotional intelligence here. Now, when we're thinking about that, we're thinking from a nurturing perspective, right? You might need to nurture certain relationships, okay? And my hair is all under my, it's gonna come in kind of fast, but even when you're thinking about that, when you're talking about relationships in any sign, no matter who you are, no matter where you are on your journey, think about it in a way where you're no longer looking at what you no longer desire, what you no longer want to hold on to, no longer the failed relationships, the negative thoughts and things that are in your head. Now you can start to look at it in a perspective of what you do have, like what you do have in a present tense, like bringing what you want into reality, like saying I am wealthy, I am abundant, and focusing on that the whole month of June. Okay, the whole month. Now, when we're talking about reevaluating your desires, we're talking about Mars and Ketu in conjunction, okay? It encourages introspection and personal ambitions and release goal-driven, ego-driven goals, okay? And when you start to do that, you'll start to realize like things come into play and you start to stand in your power. And when things come into play, I mean like you'll notice like you can start manifesting at a faster rate. Things, because you're releasing the ego, because you're releasing the struggles, because you're releasing and learning about like what it is that you truly want. Because guess we have many choices. We have so many choices out here. It's really important that we decide which one is the right one for us, because being able to be happy and free is beautiful, right? Not holding on to like constantly trying to struggle and shift and release and do all these things. Let's just release and focus on keeping what we desire at the forefront, right? Keeping that at the forefront. Now, when we talk about embracing change, that comes from the Sagittarius moon, that maybe unexpected insights come in, promptings, shifts, and new beliefs and life direction. You may notice during that time that we are actually in a space where you desire to shift quickly. You desire to shift and change. You desire to be in that space of love, peace, and joy. And it's going to come. It's going to come. And I am proclaiming that it's going to come with love, peace, and joy over your life, okay? Now, with that month, like you might need to make sure that you're choosing the right things for you. Not because other people want it, not because, it seems popular to do or have or whatever, but because your heart, your soul is connected to it, is aligned with it, okay? And being able to stand there in that power, because you are the magician and you can make it all happen, okay? Now, when we talk about sensory enjoyment, I know everybody loves that. Venus is in Taurus, and I think that's the 6th. So Venus is in Taurus, and it invites you to indulge in your life's pleasures, fostering deep connection to the physical world. It's okay for you to desire physical things. It's okay for you to desire spiritual things, but you have to find that balance in what works for you, okay? Because not everything is good for everyone, all right? Now, be sure that you are in this space. Like when we're going through the month of June, just thinking about this. Like if we are supposed to be working on or finding out about like ourselves, introspection, refocusing, focusing on our personal values and stuff, what does that mean for you? Take a moment to think about what that really means for you. What is your personal values? What is it that you're trying to manifest? What is it that you're trying to heal? What is it that you're trying to do on a grand scale? And I love to say grand scale because we live in luxuriously over here, right? So what is it? Because you need to understand that whatever you love, whatever you're desiring, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're bringing forth to light, you also need to understand that you cannot be focusing on the things that you don't desire anymore. You cannot be focusing on the things that hurt anymore unless you're releasing. Only if you're releasing. Because there's something new. There's something new. There's something new. I'm gonna hit. Okay. There's something new here for you, but then you have opportunities. There's plenty of opportunities coming in this month for you. So if you're in that space where you are looking to shift and change, you may notice things that are happening and the opportunity come up for you to show how much you shifted, where you can show how much you've gained and grown, where you can show how much you've leveled up in your consciousness. That's going to be crucial, okay? Because it's going to allow you to be at peace without worrying, okay? Be at peace without worrying, understanding that you're going to have to find the balance between that physical and that spiritual side this month. But at the same time, just being able to allow yourself to detach from a lot of the things that's not even serving us, okay? And that takes strength. That takes strength to detach away from things. If you are detaching, you should celebrate yourself, because that is something hard to do, especially when you've known something your whole life, you've known people your whole life, you've just been in a situation or kind of frequency your whole life. Like, how could you know how to change? How do you know what it feels like, right? But I think this is where you stand your ground. Remove the blocks and the blindfolds from your eyes and allow yourself to shift and change into something that you actually want to be in, because at the end of the day, it's going to help you. It's not like it's like stopping you from being in your highest self. You literally have every opportunity to shift, to change, to be in that frequency of healing, love, and growth. And quite frankly, like, I feel like, you have choices. You have to, like, even the stuff that you've already done, you are literally in a space where you are calling them in and they are coming. Okay? They are coming. Tap into that spiritual side of yourself, though. But there's a lot going on this month, and it surrounds us spiritually as well, okay? So it's important that we understand that, like, you should be celebrating the whole month. I don't know what you're celebrating. Find something to celebrate. Celebrate how big your land is. Celebrate how big your house is. Celebrate those goals that you have shifted and changed within yourself. Celebrate everything, okay? Look at your reality board, which is AKA the vision board in my house. So look at that and just look at it and be at peace, knowing and feel so proud that these things on your vision board, on your reality board, is what you have. Like, it's beautiful and you desire that thing for a reason, right? So allowing these personal shifts and goals to come in and move out is you doing the work, okay? Anytime you decide to release, you're doing the work. Anytime you decide to heal, you're doing the work. Anytime you decide to love, you're doing the work. And you're going to reap the harvest and the benefit of all of it. All of it. Because there's information that is coming in cosmically and on a spiritual level that is aligned with you. It is aligned with you healing. It is aligned with everything that you're doing, the manifestations, the forgiving, the home, the car, whatever's on your vision board, everything that you want is aligned with you. But the one thing that keep coming up for this month is that we need to release, meaning we need to walk away from the things that are no longer serving us. We need to walk away and be at peace for the things no longer serving us, because at the end of the day, it's like if you just want to hold on to stuff, then I mean, do you. But at the end of the day, something new is coming here. And you have to be willing to shift and change. Change is constant. Nothing ever stops changing. Nothing. Not even the earth. Not even the water. Not even the trees. Everything is constantly changing. Your body physically is constantly changing. Okay? The cells, they grow. They do what they need to do. They die off. More cells reproduce. Like, it's constant. Things are constantly happening in your world, in your body, in your atmosphere. Now, what you need to do is correct the things that are happening that you don't desire to happen, that you need to release, okay? And that means releasing baggage. That means releasing it so that you can walk in your power, stand your ground, and have everything that you want. And it's the choice of being in that space of being at peace and love in your heart, okay? And that comes with the emotional growth and the reevaluating your desires and all of that, right? Because as soon as you start to do things and shift and all of that, like, sometimes it feels like the opposite is happening, okay? But hold on, okay? Hold on, because you are meant to be fruitful. You are meant to be successful. You are meant to tap into the divine energy, but you are not meant to stay stuck, okay? You are not meant to stay stuck. So release yourself from whatever it is that you no longer desire to be in, because this month is going to be transformative. I mean, completely transformative. No more fighting yourself. No more fighting others. No more being in a space where you are doubting and fearing. No more where you are just allowing other people to run all over you. Protect your boundaries. Protect who you are. Stand your ground, right? Stand your ground. Shoot whatever shot you got to the universe. Like, put it out there. Put it out there and just let it do what it do. Because at the end of the day, if you acquire wealth, if you want to be wealthy and you say, hey, universe, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I've been calming my nervous system. I've been healing myself. I desire this. Shoot your shot. I don't know how long it's going to take for you to come for it to manifest or whatever, but because it's different for everybody when things manifest and when they go out. But at the end of the day, like, you have to think about it like, okay, it's going to happen for me now. It happens rapidly. It happens rapidly. It happens rapidly. And keep chanting that to yourself all day long. Make things come into your reality. Your energy is what it needs. If you're not giving it the energy, then how is it manifesting? You can't just be like, oh, universe, I want a big house. And go on like everything is still the same. You want to be in a space where you are healing, where you are calm, where you are enjoying, where you are living, loving, and laughing. Put it out to the universe. Walk away from it. But you have to do the work on you too, okay? You have to do the work on you too. So being able to stand firm and strong in that goal is going to be key here. And it's going to take patience. A little bit of patience, because we don't know when things are going to manifest in our life. But being able to be in that state where we can start to believe like, hey, it's going to manifest fast. I don't think it'll take long. It's going to manifest fast. It's already happening. It's already done. It's already done. I am healed now. I am a millionaire now. I am healthy and whole, and I am loving my life and myself now. I am, and just put whatever you want to put there. And you might need to journal it. You might need to write it, but you need to believe it. Okay? The goal is for you to believe it, because that's going to help manifest it into life, like manifest it into your reality. You have to believe it, okay? But that also means releasing the worries and the fear that things are going to happen. When it comes to shifting, reevaluating, embracing that change, just being able to enjoy life, you can't be worried about all the things that happened in the past. You can't be worried about if something negatively goes wrong. You worry about things when it happens, and then you find a way to release it and go. But that's one thing that I used to struggle with too. And I understand it wholeheartedly, because you'll be in a space where you're constantly thinking, what if, what if, what if, what if, what if? But that thing never happens. It never comes. But your subconscious don't know that. Your subconscious don't know that. All it knows is that you feel this way and you're requiring more of this because this is what your energy feels like, okay? So being in a state where you can like release that so that you can gain, so that you can receive from the universe, from source to God, then do that. But allowing yourself to sit and just squander your energy every single day is not it. You have to be productive, okay? Be productive this month. Because this is a big one. Stop worrying, okay? This month, let's make it a habit that you are going to not worry about things, okay? Don't worry about things. Those things that you're worried about aren't going to allow you to be in your highest light. It doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. It literally just puts you in a place of more anxiety, more of what you don't want, more of everything else that, is happening. But at the end of the day, like, what do you desire? What do you desire? Are you desiring that healing, that shift in your household? Are you desiring that change? Are you desiring that love, that peace, that abundance, that house, that money, that wealth? What are you desiring? Because whatever that is, it's not worrying. Okay? So this month, let's celebrate at the end of the month. We're going to celebrate at the end of the month that we are being in a state of no worry June. Okay? We're going to call it no worry June. How to have this no worry June, okay? Now, when we are in that space where we start to feel that fear and anxiety, I'm going to tell you how to manage it because I think it's important. You have to focus on your breathing. Not only does it extend your life, but focusing on deep breathing can actually help you manifest faster. It can actually calm your nervous system and keep you in a state of peace and love. So thinking about the things that you desire, taking moments to look at that vision board, taking moments to visualize the person that you are at your highest, okay? The person that you are in your highest self. That is going to help you be in a space of love and peace. It's going to help you be in a space where you can fully manifest into the things that you desire because that is what you desire. Okay? Not because it's what other people want. And you will know if it's yours. I'm going to tell you. You will know if it's yours. If it's your desire to have, you will know. Why? Because you'll feel it here first. When you see it, you will gasp. When you see it, you will love it. When you see it, you'll be like, oh my God. Like, I just can't stop looking at it. I just can't stop. Like, I just love it. Oh my God, I just love it with my whole heart. It will mesmerize you because you love it that much. If you don't love it, it's not going to feel good. It's like me saying, yeah, I'm going to buy a house, but the house is smaller than where I am now. It may not look nice. It may have a big yard, but it might not be what I want it to be. Am I going to be enthused about it? No, I'm not, because it's not exactly what I desire. But when you set that excitement, when you set that goal of like, oh my God, it's so pretty. I just love it so much. Like, that's where you need to be. I just love it. I just love everything about it. Oh my God. Like, can you imagine having this? That's where you need to be. That's where you need to be. You'll know it's not yours if it doesn't feel good. Okay? And that goes with anything. You'll know that food isn't for you because when you eat it, you don't feel good. You will know if that person is not for you because when you're with them, it doesn't feel good. If you know that relationship ain't what you're supposed to be in, you will know why. Because it don't feel good. It don't feel good. You will get weird sensations and stuff when it comes to friendships and stuff. Why? Because it's not really meant to be. And we have to be okay with that. We have to be honest with ourselves with that as well. So the whole month of June, understand and know that we are not stressing. We are shifting. We are transforming. We are reevaluating who we are, where we're going, and what it is that we want. And we are going to dive deep spiritually. We're going to focus on our breathing. And we're going to live, love, and be in that highest light. Visualize yourself. When you're doing your deep breathing, visualize this golden bubble coming around you and just enhancing who you are, enhancing your whole being, enhancing every bit about you, enhancing your quality of life, enhancing the food that you eat, enhancing the people that are in your life. Like, just visualize this golden bubble that's just surrounding you. It's a peace bubble. It's a protection bubble. It's a wealth bubble. It's a healing bubble. It's a releasing bubble. Oh my God. Like, this bubble is absolutely amazing. This is where you need to be when you are releasing. Being in this state of just, I love releasing. I love being in this zone. I love feeling this way. It's literally going to allow you to fall in love with the idea that you are shifting and changing, that you are doing everything that you feel like is possible in that moment. Now, if you're not doing enough, just try to add like a little bit more and more each and every week. I'm not going to say every day because that can be a little daunting for some people. Some people need slow change. And sometimes that slow change can catapult them faster than trying to rapid change, okay? Because it really sinks in. So being in that space where you are able to shift, to change, to be able to pour from your spiritual side into your physical reality, that is going to be beautiful. That's what we all are working on, right? And it's going to happen. There's no doubt in my mind that whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're trying to do, whatever healing that is coming for you this month, whatever you're doing, it is going to happen for you. Okay? Remember, we are not holding on to the things that didn't serve us. We're going to celebrate. We're going to be at peace, love, and light. We're going to enjoy company. We're going to get out and enjoy nature. We're going to shoot our shot at everything and idea that we choose. Like, because we have that ability. We have that ability. If you want to start an Etsy shop and then you over here, you got like a motivating business, and then over there you do construction, and do you, boo? Like, who can stop you? No one. It's all about your mindset and how you're trying to get to where you're going. You can't get there if you're sitting there wondering and hoping and wishing in a negative way. Like, you have to understand and know, like, this is happening for me. Oh my God. Like, I literally get up and look out my window and I look at my backyard and I'm like, wow, like, it's so much. It's so big. It's so beautiful and well taken care of. And I look at my kids' little kiddie pool, and I'm looking at this pool, and I'm sitting up there like, man, this Serafina flaming bowls are looking beautiful with that fire glowing so pretty. The waterfall is looking beautiful. Oh, look at my children going down that water slide, and I'm sitting there sipping my little slushy and stuff with my feet up, and I'm just looking at them smiling. And you know, I really have learned to fully embrace the things that I desire. And that includes my yard. So I take care of my yard very well. Like, I know that a lot of women don't really like cutting their grass and all that stuff, but I love it. I love it because it's a portion of me manifesting that big land that I want, that well manicured land that I want. Now, there's still things that I'm doing around my home to fix it, to make it look a little bit nicer and stuff, because honestly, I just want it to look super luxurious, super nice. I want it to be super cute. I want to love it every time I look at it. With what I have, I'm going to do my best to make sure it looks absolutely nice to me. Especially, I'm going to do everything in my power that I can. Why? Because when I get that multi-million-dollar home, guess what I'm going to do? Take care of it. I want it to look nice. Anytime you see a multi-million-dollar home, you're not seeing it look all run down and ugly and, you know, all of that, unless they just haven't been taking care of it. And I don't desire that. I desire the shiny, the new, the big, the bold, the personalized, the everything, okay? And that's what I'm going to get. I desire the money, the land, the house, the wealth, the traveling, the good food, the good people in my life to elevate my family too. Like, I'm going to get it. And I am manifesting all of that at a rapid rate, okay? At a rapid rate. And I'm also learning to be patient in that time, because there was a lot of things that I did not realize in that time. But I am stepping into my spiritual power, and I am proclaiming and I am saying that you guys are definitely going to do the same. Your ships are almost here. Everything is almost here for you. It is here. Hold on. Okay? It is here. It is pulling into the docks. You can visualize driving it into the garage, whatever you want. Your manifestations is at your door, okay? So don't deny yourself this energy this month. Do the growth healing. Focus on your emotions. Reevaluate your desires, you know? Embrace that change and enjoy life. Enjoy it this month. It's the summertime. Like, that's one thing that I do enjoy. I enjoy my yard. I enjoy sitting outside. I enjoy watching my children play. I watch my children all the time. I am one of those mommies that I am going to make sure that my kids are doing what they're supposed to do. And I know for some people, they may not do that, but to each his own. But I am one of those parents that I like to be there for my children. I like to encourage them. I try to motivate them. Even when I get upset at them, if I'm fussing and I'm yelling and everything, I'm still trying to yell positive things. So I am literally still in that space where I want to uplift them, and I want to uplift everyone around me. Now, if you're trying to uplift people, you got to understand that everybody may not hear it. It might fall on deaf ears, okay? But you have to be able to plant that seed in them and not worry about it. Not worry about it. Now, everybody who watched this video gonna get off this video and listen to what I said. Not everybody who I give advice to listens to what I said. And I've had plenty of times where different people come back and be like, you know what, you were so right. You know what, you said exactly what I needed to hear, and I didn't listen. And now I'm doing what you said and my life is better. I've had so many people tell me that, which is why I decided to start the channel in the first place. Because it's like, at the end of the day, like, I don't desire to steer anybody in the wrong direction. And I'm constantly working on myself. Constantly. That's one thing I can never give up on. I can never give up on taking care of me, taking care of the things that I desire. I love with my whole heart, and I care with my whole heart too. So I do everything in my power to make sure that my land, my house, my cars, my children, my husband, me are where we need to be. Now, we're not fully where we want to be, but in the space that we are in right now, in the location, with the money that we have, with the house that we have, we are doing our best and seeing and sowing those seeds of making things grander, making things nicer, doing the things that we want to do for our kids, encouraging them, you know, things like that, that can, small things, you know, can catapult you on a larger scale. Okay. So guys, I really hope you guys are taking this message, because there's really something here for you guys, and it may come in quickly if you can learn to balance and heal and do these things for the month of June. Okay. Now, I will be going live next week. I will post the time and the day. I'm not really sure if it'll be morning or evening. I know a lot of people work in the mornings, but you can always catch I might do it in the evening. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. Look out for a post. I'll put it in a post, okay? But I will start going live more, because I want to interact with you guys, and I think it'll be fun. And I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because that's just how I do. I'm going to do it anyway. Even though I'm nervous about it, I'm going to do it anyway. Because I feel like anything you're scared to do, anything you're nervous to do, you should do it. You should do it. And that comes with even speaking up for yourself. That comes from setting your boundaries. That comes from, like, speaking your truth. That comes from your healing. That comes from everything. You can use that in everything. Anything that you're thinking about constantly, it just randomly comes up in your head and all that stuff. It is meant for you. Okay? It's meant for you to address. It is meant for you to take a closer look at. It's meant for you to try, do. You know, it's plenty of things out here that we could fully align ourselves to. But I think it's something different when we allow ourselves to just stop being afraid. Make a habit of not being afraid. When you start making a habit of that deep psychic side of yourself, and you put yourself in a place where you can now just be at peace, love, you know, heal, and just be divine in every way that you are supposed to be, because it's worth it. You're in a place where you tell yourself that. Okay. Now, guys, until next time, be sure to look out for my posts. We're going live soon, okay? And I thank you guys for being here. And I pray that whatever that's coming to you the month of June, even if you're planting the seed here in the month of June, think of that modern mansion, that money, that car, that family, that SP, that special person, right? That the love of your life, you know. If no matter what it is, I pray receive it, and I pray that it comes with ease, love, and grace, and I pray that it comes to you rapidly, more than abundantly, more than what you expected, more than anything, okay, that you would be so shocked and surprised at the amount of money and how fast it comes and manifests into your life. I mean, instantaneously, because I mean, you can manifest rapidly. So with you manifesting rapidly, you know, who can't manifest anything? So with that being said, guys, co-sign down on somebody's comment down below. Let's do that. Let's co-sign on each other's manifestations. If you just bought a house, speak it in the present tense, right? You just got that mansion and it's beautiful in every way. Put it down in the comment box. I'm a co-sign on your reality so we can speed it up, okay? Let's speed up each other's manifestations. So put it in the comment box. And everybody who watches this video, please go there and co-sign onto that person's manifestation, okay? All right, guys. Until next time, peace.